almost done. After this there's only whiteout, so let's just get a move on. If this thing would load quicker. Right. So 10 minutes later.
Time to work, Ghost Squad.
Right. So Warhawk, it's quite a small map. There's really nowhere to hide. So my first spot in Warhawk would be in this bar area, because to me it seems as though it's actually rather easy to defend. You could be here defending that door, you could be here defending the window and the door, however you're vulnerable from over there. You could be just sitting here in general, like moving about in this wee room, so you're less vulnerable to over there. But as long as you've got somebody defending the door, you should be pretty damn good in here. Second spot is this building. Now, things can get really annoying with this building because usually there are noobs who block the doors constantly. They just like sit here and don't let anyone in, and most of the time they wait until people start to get infected on the stairs and they get the kill and then just move in and decide to let the people in even though they're dead. But if that happens, there's always a second way up. This also goes for the infected people. If people get too annoying in that room, there is a second way up. However, I really fail at doing it. You have to jump onto this thing up here. And it can be quite hard to do. Oh, and I conveniently got it on my third time. You can just jump across over into this window, and usually people wouldn't see you coming. So you can just knife them as though you just like spawned there. But that would be handy for if there's some douchebag blocking the door. It's harder to get up here with as a survivor because you've got a gun slowing you down with your mobility and all that. But if you're an infected person, you've got quite an easy chance of getting up here. So use it to your advantage. And my third and final spot on Warhawk is obviously going to be this building opposite to that. In here, because you can't actually get through this window, so, or can you? Actually, I'm not going to test that, because that's peculiar now that I think about it. How could I get up? Nah, doesn't seem like you can get up, but it's really easy to stay alive in this room as long as you've got decent defending tactics. You can keep them out of this way and you can stop them as they come through the door. Just make sure that you watch out every so often for people who climb up on the lorry and the balconies there, because if you're sitting right here you've got a high chance of getting thrown knifed. Even from the ground there you've got a high chance of getting thrown knifed. But they are my three best spots on Warhawk, so let's move to the final map, Whiteout. Okay, so now we're under my last map, which is Whiteout. when it loads.
Free for all. Time to work, Ghost Squad.
Right, so Whiteout is one of them bigger maps, so obviously it's gonna have a lot more spots, but I can decipher 3 main spots that are by far the best. Here being one of them. Yes, it may be enclosed in a corner, but it is actually very effective against the infected people, because if you have somebody watching this area and possibly this area down here, that's 2 ways covered. If you have somebody watching that cave over there, that's another one covered. If you have somebody watching the above area, that's basically the rest of the thing covered. And if you use teamwork, then you will succeed in staying alive for the full game in Infected. So I'll make my way over to the second spot now. Right, so my second spot on Whiteout is around this roof. It's based around here because if somebody comes from, say, over there, where that house is way in the distance, you can easily see them and you have enough time for like an escape route over to there. Or if you really want to, you can set up here and camp it out, but chances are you're gonna die up here. So once the infected people start like racking up, you can easily just run all the way over to here. And here's another place that could tie in with that place on the roof, because it's a good place for a backup, or maybe even possibly here, but it's not just as safe as you would be over in that wee corner down here. And so finally, I now have to try and not get trolled here by this spot down here, because this is definitely the third spot. Oh, first time. Yeah, you just have to be extremely careful about this one, because there is a certain place in the floor. I'll try and find it here for you. Where is it? There. See these wee gaps in the floor? People can throw throwing knives through there, so be extremely careful when you're playing here and trying to win infected from here. Also, people can do skills and try and get a jump throwing knife from above, but it doesn't happen very often. But yes, as you can see, I can see straight through this gap here. It's just me, or is there meant to be a building there? Oh well. But yes, so this is the third spot because it's really well hidden, but it's well known about. You can easily get killed from only truthfully above you. If somebody either knifes through the floor and flukily gets you, or you move to here and somebody throws a throwing knife through any of these wee 5 gaps. Or somebody luckily just about gets you from a throwing knife from up there. They're the only real ways they can get you. Like, with effort as such. Sorry, without effort. If somebody tries to throw a throwing knife from over on the pier or any of these wee planks, they're gonna miss. It's guaranteed. Because the throwing knife won't make it far enough, depending on where you're sitting. Say you're like here, they may get to here, but chances are it's not gonna hit you. If you're here, you're safe-ish. If you're here, you're definitely safe. Unless, obviously, up there. But anyway, that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'd like to see some of your thoughts on spots for each map, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more vids and updates and walkthroughs. And this is CSKGaming here, signing out. See you guys.